Looks like we're live. Yes, the day 4 of waking up at 5 a.m. I don't know how successful this will be, but I feel good. I think I slept better than the last 3 days. And yeah, I think I'll play a different game today, not Half-Life 2. I've been a bit annoyed with that game anyways. Anyways, before going to Apex Legends, I think I want to watch this video. I couldn't watch it yesterday night since no one's gonna even watch anyways. I don't care. So
What do you think? Can you tell if RTX is on or
this
off?
will be like a reaction
Going
to
through old posts
LTT
from the launch
video.
of the RTX 2000 series is kind of like looking through a war zone. Many gamers and developers
Yeah, but I think RTX 3000 series made that thing better. I mean, a lot of games, RTX exclusive games, and even the Metro Exodus, which came up with an update, as my friend told me. I thought RTX was good.
were
What is
excited
this?
about the new visual improvements and the ease of development that real-time ray tracing would bring to the table. Others, on the other hand, were outraged at the idea of paying a premium for a feature that they weren't asking for, especially if it seemingly came at the cost of performance in games that use rasterization, which, at that time,
Yeah, I'm totally a fan of LTT. 100%. I've been watching him since years.
was all of them. But fast forward 3 years, and there are about 50 commercially available games in NVIDIA's RTX support list, with more to come. Leaving only one question then. Can normal people even tell the difference anyway? Just like, can they tell the difference? Our sponsor, Glasswire. Keep track
They're gonna do a blind test, I think.
of the weird stuff that's
All right.
Just for the record, this says I'm not subscribed because this is not my main account. This is not the account where I use YouTube mainly. I have a YouTube Premium for my main account.
Interesting.
This doesn't look ray traced to me, but actually, that maybe it's gonna be harder than I thought.
Oh, I'm dead.
That's not the test, Andy.
Our test setup is pretty straightforward. Jesse from our writing team set up 2 identical gaming PCs ahead of time
Who?
so that even
I haven't
won't
heard that
know
name.
which one has RTX on and which one has RTX off. Our subjects get up to 5 minutes to experience each game and will be encouraged to just game as a normal gamer would, so they can switch back and forth between the 2 systems instantly using this KVM from Level 1 Text, by the way. Those guys are awesome. And they can do whatever they want as long as they don't enable performance metrics and don't manually check the settings in the menu, because that's cheating.
Can I watch the benchmark? Because there's a scene there at the start.
No, you can't, because one is RTX. Yeah, right. One's gonna perform way better.
Oh yeah, it would.
Definitely.
Is he gonna run a benchmark?
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do
I didn't want to look at the FPS. It's just in a.
Once their time is up, they simply select which system they thought had RTX on and describe what they liked better about the RTX experience.
I've never actually seen RTX Minecraft before. Where was the lava? Because I know it's supposed to be like extra pretty, right?
Yes, it's actually like not that hard usually if you know what to look for.
Say that as a complete sentence once. Maybe get this mic a bit closer to you.
Oh sure, yeah.
You're so soft spoken.
Sorry,
Such a
man.
pleasant
I know I'm
voice.
so quiet and relaxed.
I like it.
Linus. Oh sure, you know what to look for.
Say that as a complete sentence once. Maybe get this mic a bit closer to you.
Oh sure, yeah.
You're so soft spoken.
Sorry,
Such a
man.
pleasant
I know I'm
voice.
so quiet and relaxed.
I like it.
Linus always scares me because he wants more energy. Man, that bird's got a really long tail.
Say that again.
Man, that bird's got a really long tail.
While ray tracing is getting
Scares me because he wants more energy. Man, that bird's got a really long
That's
tail.
me.
Say it.
Man, that bird's got a really long tail.
While ray tracing is getting a ton of attention from gamers now, it's not a new idea by any means. The basic concept actually predates rasterization, and in the 3D animation industry, it's been in use commercially for well over a decade. But the thing is, in order to determine what a scene should look like using real traced light rays, you need to emit a massive amount of them from a point or ambient light source, which will then bounce and diffuse around the scene enough times that they eventually become sort of negligible bounces and are no longer needed. Now, that sounds fine and obvious until you realize that you might need hundreds of thousands or millions of rays to even get a somewhat decent picture out of them. Many people don't realize that the simple fact that an image is ray traced does not mean that it will look good. Look at this quick Blender render. See how noisy it looks, as though a bunch of the detail is missing? When non-real-time ray tracing is calculated, the work is divided up into overlapping chunks called passes, and they are added on top of one another until a cleanly lit image is produced. This can take minutes or even hours for a single 4K frame though, and that's on modern hardware. So you can imagine why some
So that's where DLSS comes in, I guess.
new ideas were needed to make this technology viable for games, where we need 60 frames per second or more. While there is a clear competitive disadvantage to using ray tracing in a fast-paced title like Fortnite, for example, where every frame matters, it's still impressive that NVIDIA's RT cores work as well as they do. In short, RT cores are designed to perform two tasks that are specific to path tracing, which is kind of a shortcut version of ray tracing. These are called bounding box tests and ray triangle intersection tests, and they save thousands of instructions per ray that would otherwise have to be done by the GPU's stream processors. And in the 3000 series, their second-gen RT cores are more powerful than the first-generation ones, meaning that we should see them continue to improve over time.
Yeah, it seems like the shadows are just struggling more in this one. I don't know which one it is, because last time I thought the one that looked better, in Wolfenstein, I thought the one that looked better was the rasterized one, or the reflection mapped one. So maybe it's the same thing here, where the shadows that look better to me are actually the non-ray trace ones, the ones that we fake.
So yeah, this is performing better, but you know, doesn't really. It's not that big a deal, I guess. The problem is that it looks better too. So, I mean, Minecraft beta is beta, right? So
Yeah.
it's not like they can't add things later. But man, like that water though just looks so much
Isn't
better.
it so gorgeous?
It looks like water. Whereas the water in Minecraft RTX kind of looks like ocean water all the time.
Okay, wait a minute. If ray tracing is so accurate and therefore better, what was that? How could any test subject fail to tell the difference, or worse, prefer the traditionally rendered method? Think of ray tracing as a final boss that's impossible to beat, because that's what it was for years. What's a gamer to do, right? Cheat. Now, obviously, we're talking game developers, so I don't mean getting a subscription to GamePro magazine here, but rather I mean building techniques of clever tricks that allow you to fake realistic rendering. These altogether have come to be known as rasterization. Raster rendering means that a lot of the lighting, shadows, reflections, and other visual elements are baked into the level geometry and handled with packages of processing and effects on a per pixel level. These are called shaders. Over the years, these techniques have become more complex and refined, allowing things like dynamic shadows in real time by using clever projection mapping, as well as tricks like more advanced dynamic reflection mapping. But the core idea of tricking the player into thinking that the lighting is being handled in real time has remained the same throughout all of these innovations.
God, this is like really hard to tell the difference. And I don't really feel like there's like a huge performance drop. Like what GPU are we using? 3080 or 3090?
3080.
So I'm like right now creating a harsh shadow, like a pretty direct reflection of the sun on here on the water. And let's switch back to Swiss system number 1. They look pretty similar. I don't really spot a difference right now.
As you can see, these cheats or tricks that game developers use have become so good that they're kind of an obstacle to real-time ray tracing catching on, even though that final boss is actually beatable. Reflection maps are an excellent example of this fake-it-till-you-make-it approach. They're essentially a 360-degree view of the current scene that's been remapped and projected onto an object or surface. Then, with the right amount of distortion and selective color removal, as well as dynamically swapping out or changing the map as you move around, you can get high performance, visually appealing, and quite convincing reflections. Some really good examples of this are games like Dirt 3 and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. It's not perfect, of course, and in games like CSGO, it's actually very obvious that your scope reflections, for example, don't really match the environment. But in the heat of a clutch round, it's not something that you're likely to notice, and certainly is a lot better than giving up so many FPS. Leading us finally to the results we've been teasing.
Okay, so for Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I believe number 2 has RTX on.
What the f?
What?
What do you mean? I had a feeling I'm like it's like I'm watching like a scientist at work like analyzing. Okay, what is it?
Okay, so the thing that tipped me off the most is that the shadows in the center of the screen here for this tree are shimmering as they're moving on the machine with no RTX. That indicates to me that that's a shadow map. Whereas the RTX machine, it's kinda sorta shimmery, but it's not quite as bad. And also the shadows are a little bit softer and they tend to, they start sharp and then they go soft, whereas the shadow map is consistently soft.
You are 100% correct.
Okay, as expected then, our most technical staff had no trouble identifying both the benefits and drawbacks of real-time ray tracing. But mathematically speaking, most people aren't Anthony. So what about them?
Okay, this might be a pretty good spot. If I'm facing the sun, which is like right there, I can see reflection on the water here and also on the rock here. And let's go back to system number 2. Wow, they look pretty similar. Oh my god, yeah.
I think for number 2, it looks better. It's like glowier. The lava specifically, there's this effect around it. Yeah, whereas like for number 4, I feel like everything's a bit flatter. There isn't as much like detail to the lights and stuff like that. It's just like a general, like, this block has lava, so then the other one should have it around too, right? I don't know, I could be totally wrong.
I think this one, number 2, is ray tracing on.
And what makes you think that?
The sharpness of the reflections in the water, it looks a little more reflective than in the other one. And also the shadows, because they're softer, I feel like that's how leaves would actually look in real life. It would be a softer shadow because they're all together. You wouldn't get these crisp, jagged edges. But now that I say that, like, I'm wondering if the light's shining so hard through it that it's creating those jagged edges with RTX on.
I don't really spot a huge difference, but my
I've
gut
never
telling me
really-
system number 1.
I've never really experienced RTX till now, but I do want to try. But I have a GTX 1070, so I don't know how that's possible.
Is the one with ray tracing. So this one is the one I have ray tracing.
Although we saw varying levels of success with the number of games each person got right, and which games specifically they got right, the overall trend from our test is pretty simple. The people with any knowledge of 3D rendering, and especially with first-hand experience gaming on RTX at home, were way more likely to nail it. As for everyone else, telling the difference actually isn't easy. The truth of the matter is that with current titles that support ray tracing, it's pretty difficult to tell whether it's on or off without pixel peeping. More on that in a moment. Even when we did prompt people to look closelier,
Nvidia's going to be not impressed with this video.
it was extremely challenging and the results were quite similar. And for fun, we threw an extra scenario at some of our participants where we had the exact same game running without RTX in both cases to see if they could find the difference.
Are they both off? Oh yeah, okay. I was like, I could not tell the difference really. I guess I was trying to find a difference, but there was none. Okay.
They couldn't, but they also weren't 100% sure. So as it turns out, if a game already looks really good with rasterization, our brain will, in some cases, see things that are not necessarily there. And this happened to some of our participants in Wolfenstein, for example. They would notice parts of the lighting that looked, better in this one, when the only difference in that game was actually in the reflections. Bottom line then, is NVIDIA selling snake oil with RTX? Absolutely not. What kind of question is that? I mean, in games like Minecraft for Windows 10 and the upcoming Metro Exodus Enhanced Edition, it is clear how much of a difference it can make to the atmosphere of a game. And in the long term, ray tracing is a huge boon to game developers as well. Because it behaves more like how real light does, it can save a ton of time that would have otherwise been spent setting thousands of uber hacky parameters to get a scene to look convincing. But the tech is still in a relatively early state, but it will be the future. I mean, just think about it. Add in your light sources, set your diffusion, refraction, and reflection parameters for every surface, and bam, you're done. Kind of. It's a bit more complicated than that, and if you want a more detailed explanation, we do have an episode over on TechWiki that goes into more detail. But with all of that said, it's clear from our experiment today that in the right hands, rasterization is still a potent tool, and this industry transition is going to take many years to complete. So maybe don't feel too bad if you still haven't managed to get your hands on a newfangled RTX GPU.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. I think RTX is probably gonna take a few more years, 5 to 6 years, to become mainstream. I mean, only consoles are caught up now, and it's not even good, the RTX on them. I mean, the performance, it plays at a lower FPS or a lower resolution and things like that. And also, the GPU performance would have, I think, caught up there to handle these workloads. As of now, only NVIDIA, only the higher end 3080 and 3090 do a decent job at 1080p. I mean, yeah, so I think GPUs would have caught up by then. Anyways, that was a good video. Yeah, let's play some Apex then. No Half-Life 2 today. I don't know, man. Half-Life, either it's an old game or the whole cues where you're supposed to go on the map is just not there. It's just hard to know where to go. Everything looks like real life. It's more real life-ish than most games are. Most games have some cues where you're supposed to go. There are lights which are lit up which show you where to go. There are signs which tell you where to go. There are actual map guides which tell you where to go. But Half-Life 2, no, you have to go find out yourself. Use your brain. Let's see. I'll play a few games of Apex, and then I may switch to Half-Life. The whole goal of today is to survive the 1 hour of morning. Last 3 days I've been mostly half an hour, and I usually felt sick by 18-minute mark. Today I'm feeling better. I shouldn't. 48 seconds. That's a bit on the higher side. I hope I don't have frame drops because of my streaming. I'm using NVENC. Oh my god, no servers found. What is this? Come on. Yeah, the Apex servers have been very botchy lately, like super botchy. I'm playing Bangalore. Bangalore is my main. Yeah, Season 9. I want to get my KD or maintain my KD with one. Last season it was around 0.88. I'm thinking of reducing the video quality a bit. A bit. Let's do 8x. Medium. Apply. Let's go. Yeah, there's an I can see the difference. The edges are jaggedy. I can see that. It doesn't look that great. Let's see how it feels in game. I think probably that'll be better. I should have turned on the FPS counter. I guess that's fine. Looks like there are no players in the Singapore region of the game, and there are barely any people in the queue. I mean, I could try arenas if people are playing. I haven't played arenas. This is the first time I'm playing. I just I love the in-game music, man. It's damn good. Okay, let's see. I think arenas is nice where you get into combat, right? It's a small map.
I cannot wait to win this match, friend.
No cluster foxtrots in my unit. Let's run this. Science time. Ooh, yaldi.
Okay. That sounds like a Titanfall track. That sounds like a Titanfall track.
Put your opponents in their place.
Ah.
Tag it and bag it. This one's ours.
I don't have much time. I'm going with flatline. Shh. Oh wait, I'm going with RE45 and RE45. Yep. Oh shit.
Round one. Fight.
Where the hell are they? I don't know if I made a good choice, but I like these guns. I pretty much like these guns. What? Why do I have a Mozambique? I thought I bought 2 RE45s. What the fuck?
Enemy spotted. Up in the chimney.
Bloody hell, who's shooting from where?
Taking fire.
What the hell? Ah, fuck.
Need a minute. Shields recharging. Aye. We don't know.
Can you please resume? I was a bit of a fool, not aiming properly.
Reloading.
These games should be fun, man. I think I just panicked a bit.
Reload.
I am repairing myself.
Jumping into instant gameplay is fun. Thank you. I'll play better.
Prepare for victory. Prepare
I still have 800 assault rifles. I want to get the R301 and yep. No ammo. P2020.
Bombers are shooting at me.
I think we should go back. Oh, can't go there.
Recharging my shield.
Can you just ping them? 7 up.
Incoming care package. I love food.
Bad guy outside our orbit.
Of course, I want a different gun, man. Ah, not again. Why am I so bad at this game? I think I'm buying the wrong shit. Ah, looks like all of our aims are bad. we have to improve our games. Just calm down. How many rounds do we play though? Can I switch my gun and no, I think I'm going back to an RE45. Couple of those. Let's go with 3 of those and a backpack. Oh, I should have probably gone with a different gun.
Round 3. Remain vigilant.
No, be calm this time. You know, how many? So it's a 3-round game, huh? You won't take me down that easily this time. At least, hope so.
Hostile right here.
I hear them.
Throwing Arc Star. Taking fire. Throwing Arc Star. Spotted. Sending the care package. Give me a sec. Recharge your shields.
Oh no. I'll come. Oh my god. What the hell happened? What the frack? This is not easy. I think I went with the wrong weapons. Oh.
The enemy nears victory.
Our other friends are about to beat us.
I think I'm going with an EVA Auto and an R301. Couple of them. Yeah, that should be good.
Round 4. You're fighting smart. smart. Maintain your strength.
Looks like we can't buy scopes. I am doing a super bad job of this game. Oh lordy, it already started. Where are they? I can't see anyone.
Care package incoming.
Nice. Woo! Cool. I guess I did my job. Oh, I hope so.
Tiebreaker. Interesting. Let us see how this ends.
Have a go. No. Spitfire and R301. I'm going with those.
Round 5. Do not let them break you.
I'll come from a different point. I think smoking will be. Someone's rocking.
Enemy spotted. I am taking fire, friend.
Arc start out. Could turn tide for you. Could turn tide for them.
Let's just recycle and go back.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield. Pick me up.
I am taking fire, friends.
Enemy spotted.
Being shot at. Reloading.
Arc star out.
We spot a border. Me and
Let's
you
go
are
there.
down.
Oh shit, that's not good. Yes!
Down another target.
Repairing my
Double timing it. Healing. Watch my back. Give my shield
Ah
to
shit,
recharge.
don't panic.
Give my shields a recharge.
Oh, come on. Better than this, man.
reloading.
Oh, crap. Crap! That was so much fun, though. There's another match point?
They're about to win.
Let's go with that. That. Yep.
Round 6. Your enemy does not succumb easily.
I think they're coming from. I do want to pop my ultimate.
Come on in. Old Painless is waiting. Throwing Arc Star. Throwing Arc Star.
Care package. Could turn the tide for them.
Guys, let's go.
Let's go this way.
A care package. Being shot at. Enemy downed.
Reloading. Tango down.
Ah,
Give me a sec. Recharging shields.
let's go.
Reloading.
Yes.
This team stands together. Well done.
Oh, we still haven't played.
Have my attention.
I like this. I like this game. We'll go. Do they have? I'm going with that. Yep, that should be good. We had plenty of stuff to buy. I'm not sure if Bokek is that good of an idea, honestly. I think it's a bad idea. I think we should climb up somewhere. Is there a place where we can
Oh, we
get?
got a bad guy. They're close.
Care package inbound.
Care package touching down. They usually carry rare platforms.
Run it fast yourself. Here's being shot at.
Heads down. Airstrike teams are close. Throwing Arc Star. Arc Star out. Throwing Arc Star.
Here I go.
Ah shit! It's almost impossible, man.
I am taking fire, friends.
Ah, fish!
Recharging my shield. Shooting at me.
Oh, so close.
Reload.
Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ho, ho, Patch. What does that mean? No Bokek, man. It's the thing is a pain in the ass.
Match point for those keeping score.
I think I'm gonna go with R301 and the Peacekeeper.
Round 8.
Oh, I could have upgraded my. Let's go, let's go.
Arc star out. Give my shield to recharge.
Where the fuck are these chumps?
Materials here.
I have no clue where. Go, go. Ah, I should have run away. Come back. Come on, guys, you can do it. Yeah. GG. What was that? Okay, not bad. 7-Up, you're the winner, man. Yeah, this is counted as one game. That means my carry is gonna go up. Purple. Nah. Nah, I don't like that. Oh, that's not counted in. Smart. Carry is 1.33 in arenas. I think it should be higher. Let's go, arena again. Because that was fun. I think arena can help improve my game. Since you have to play against. I don't know how the game is streaming though, because Apex is a bit intensive.
Like old times, Dad.
I guess I can take a look. That's right.
Pop the smoke,
Let's
make 'em grow.
Valkyrie.
Big days are coming for us.
Pistols to artillery. I can do it all. Your call. Go. Prove you're worthy.
Stick by your healer, yeah?
50, Yikes. That's... I don't think that was a good idea, man. Shit. But again, it's just one round you have to win.
Round one.
Oh, we're also in Poland this.
Bandit close by, visual clear. Got materials.
Roger. Top in the chimney.
Oh, there's a wall. That's good. Oh, I can't go anywhere.
Care package touching down.
That's a bomber.
They usually carry rare platforms.
Where the F are they?
Charging on my shields. Gonna say hello.
Give me a sec. Recharging shield.
Recharging my shields.
Where are the other two?
I'm spotted. Enemy over there.
Don't make me hunt you down.
Charging my shields.
Spotted. Double timing it. Taking fire. Give my shields a recharge.
Whoa! Whoa! I didn't see you there, mate. You got me. I think just keep doing damage. Works. Oh, that guy's low. That guy's low. Go, 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 go. Ah. All of us have. Nice. Each. Who's that thing?
I hope you are ready.
Okay.
Don't let me get to jump on you.
Okay, I'm going for the upgrade. What? I thought. Oh no, I'll get the upgrade. Okay.
Arc start out.
Round 2. I hope you will discern their weaknesses.
I didn't get the upgrade. Oh, okay.
There's a clueless bogey out there. That.
Roger.
Got ourselves a bandit out there.
I'm taking a different route.
Hostile right here. Listen up. Shot at. Under fire. Incoming care package.
Solid copy.
Pro tip, don't try grabbing something moving at that trajectory. Recharging shields. Bandit down. Recharging shields.
Reloading.
Reload. Enemy down.
Ah, not again. Damn it. That was an easy round.
Impressive.
My KD is gonna like. Oh. I can't sell. Okay. This is going to be an expensive man. I'm gonna be stuck with some Mozambique.
Round 3. Remain vigilant.
Got a bandit in my sights. Got a bogey on my marker. Got materials.
Hostile over there. Spotted. Double timing it. Care package incoming.
Charging up my shields. Shield battery here. I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Smoke out. Spotted. Double timing it.
Taking fire. Recharging shields.
To recharge.
Under fire. Help over here.
Got me.
Ah, frack.
Safety's off, folks. Enemies here.
Just giving my shield a recharge.
The guy is healing.
Contact. On
Bogey
my
right
marker.
here. Bogey right here.
Oh shit, looks like we lost that. Is this streaming so bad?
Game faces on, squadron. They only need one more point to win.
I'm gonna upgrade. Or yeah, I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but
Bogey spotted out there.
who is what the fuck is he speaking? It sounds like a kid.
Reloading. Charging up my shields.
Where the
Taking fire.
oh lordy,
Recharging shields.
that doesn't bode well.
Taking a knee. Patching up.
Shit.
Recharging shields.
Oscar Mike. I'm spotted.
How did this pop me? Huh?
Fox 3 firing missiles. Charging up my shields.
How the
Double timing it. Down to target.
Reloading.
ah, that was so close.
Got one. Enemies charging up my shields.
Hostile. Danger close.
Reloading.
He's low, he's low. Whew. That was close. You know what? I think I don't know if that's a good idea. Okay. Okay, this is what I'm going with. No, 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 wingman. I feel the upgrades make a lot of difference. Yeah, P2020 is
Nobody panic, but we got
is
bandits
okay.
out there.
It's not ideal, but
Bogey here, and I'm looking straight up their tailpipe.
still do.
Enemy over there.
Solid copy.
A single kill.
Fire.
Oh my god. Freaking snipers.
Give my shields a recharge.
Taking fire. Incoming care package. Recharging shields. Fire. Recharging shields.
Tango down. Give me.
No! Not this way. What the fuck?
Bandit down.
Oh frick. Is it lagging so much?
Defeat draws near, but it is not.
Yep. Yeah. I don't think I should have bought some yet.
Round 6.
The P2020 is fine.
Calling in a last land package.
I hope this stream's not a crapshoot.
Contact with hostile.
You idiot, why did you... I don't wanna...
Charging up my shields. Shield battery here. Thank you.
I got you.
I mean, I did steal it.
Incoming care package. Pro tip, don't try intercepting something at Mach 1.
Saw someone out there. Stay focused.
Oh man. I walked right into them. Shit. Epic's not streaming well.
Reloading.
It's not streaming well at all. Or maybe it's just my
Recharging shields.
preview.
Hostile spotted.
Oh shit. Whew.
The superior fighter is clear.
No, 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 no. I think I know exactly what I want. Spitfire. Let's go that. And then with the 800, let me get the Havoc. Spitfire because the larger magazine will help me fight a bit better. Bit better.
Hostile spotted. Target spotted. Come and get your birthday present.
Under fire. Charging on my shields.
I think choosing one's vantage points.
Care package over here.
Uh-oh.
Could turn the tide for you. Could turn the tide for them.
Incoming care package. Pro tip, don't try grabbing something moving at that trajectory. Under fire. Reloading shields.
Throwing Arc Star.
Got some materials here. Fire. Bravo.
Reloading.
Oh, what?
Charging on my shields. Reloading.
Why am I so bad? I'm playing bad. I'm playing really bad.
Your enemies are on their knees. End them.
Match point. We need all the focus. Let's move.
Let's go with that. They don't have the triple take. I would have won. I guess that. Oh,
Round ace.
I'm not sure if this is a good matchup. I think I'll hide.
Bogey spotted out there. Got a bandit close by.
Let's hang back.
Contact with target.
Okay.
Nobody panic, but we got bandits out there.
That.
Sending a care package.
I like Valkyrie's voice.
Y'all earned this.
Active.
Just watch your backs.
She sounds. She sounds.
Giving him the chimney.
Oh, rag. That guy's a way better player.
Recharging shields.
How did he avoid? Two of them, 2 versus 1. I don't think it's gonna work out. Also, I have to end the stream. We're gonna die anyways. F show, freak show. Sudden death.
Final round.
What the heck is a sudden death?
This one's for the championship. Don't go taking any naps now.
That's good. think I'm stuck with Bangalore for the most part. Oh lordy.
Got ourselves a bandit out there.
I think you know what? I'm just gonna charge in fucking blindly.
Why? I want to eat. Make me lean, I want to eat.
Taking fire.
Where are they? Oh.
Recharging. I'm spotted. Taking fire. Reload. I've been down. Reloading.
Care package. I hope this makes things interesting.
Slash. Under fire.
Tango down.
Ah.
Give my shields a recharge.
Oh. I think I'll stop the stream for now, and I really need to check whether Apex is streaming well. As far as the current looks, it's not doing that great. I'll be back tomorrow morning.